Check. 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 1 2. Check. Check. 1 2. Check. 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 Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I warmly welcome you to the felicitation ceremony organized by the Kerala High Court Advocates Association to felicitate the esteemed members of our association.
അനന്ത സാധ്യതകളുടെയും അനന്യസാധാരണമായ അവസരങ്ങളുടെയും ആകാശങ്ങൾക്കാണ് അഭിഭാഷക വൃത്തി വേദിയൊരുക്കുന്നത് എന്നതിൽ ആർക്കും അഭിപ്രായ വ്യത്യാസമുണ്ടാവില്ല. കലയും കരവിരുതും സാഹിത്യവും സിനിമയുമൊക്കെ രാഷ്ട്രീയ ചിന്തകൾക്കും ഭരണകർത്താക്കൾക്കും നിയമപാലകർക്കും നിയമ നിർമ്മാതാക്കൾക്കുമൊപ്പം വിരിയുകയും തെളിയുകയും ചിലപ്പോഴൊക്കെ പൊലിയുകയും ചെയ്യുന്ന ഒരു വ്യത്യസ്ത ലോകമാണ് വക്കീലന്മാരുടേത്. ഹൈക്കോടതിയിലെ അഭിഭാഷക കുടുംബത്തിൽ നിന്നും വളർന്നുയർന്ന് രാഷ്ട്രീയ കേരളത്തിൻ്റെ ഭാവി നിർണയിക്കുവാൻ ജനങ്ങളാൽ തിരഞ്ഞെടുക്കപ്പെട്ട് ജനപ്രതിനിധികളാവുകയും അവരിൽ നിന്നും വീണ്ടും ഉന്നത ഭരണതലത്തിലേക്ക് എത്തപ്പെടുകയും ചെയ്ത നേതൃനിരയെയും അഭിഭാഷക സമൂഹത്തിൻ്റെ സുസ്ഥിതിക്കായി നിലകൊള്ളുന്ന ബാർ കൗൺസിലിലേക്ക് തിരഞ്ഞെടുക്കപ്പെട്ട അസോസിയേഷൻ അംഗങ്ങളായ അഭിഭാഷകരെയും ആദരിക്കുന്നതിനായി കേരള ഹൈക്കോടതി അഡ്വക്കേറ്റ് അസോസിയേഷൻ നടത്തുന്ന ഈ ആഘോഷ പരിപാടിയിലേക്ക് ഏവർക്കും ഹാർദമായ സ്വാഗതം.
This evening is not merely a ceremonial gathering. It is a celebration of excellence, public service, and the enduring values of the legal profession. The Kerala High Court Advocates Association takes immense pride in honoring its distinguished members who, having earned the confidence of the people, now occupy positions of great constitutional and public responsibility. Their remarkable journey from the bar to the legislature stands as a testament to the legal fraternity's unwavering commitment to justice, leadership, and service to society. Equally, we celebrate the achievements of our esteemed colleagues who have been elected to the Bar Council of Kerala, reaffirming the confidence reposed in them by the legal community to guide and strengthen our profession. Their accomplishments are a matter of immense pride, not only for this association, but for the entire legal fraternity of Kerala. On behalf of the Kerala High Court Advocates Association, we extend our heartfelt welcome to all our distinguished guests.
ഔദ്യോഗിക ചടങ്ങുകൾ ആരംഭിക്കുകയായി. വിശിഷ്ട വ്യക്തികളെ വേദിയിലേക്ക് ആനയിച്ചിരുത്താൻ കേരള ഹൈക്കോർട്ട് അഡ്വക്കേറ്റ്സ് അസോസിയേഷൻ പ്രസിഡന്റ് അഡ്വക്കേറ്റ് പീയൂസ് കൊറ്റത്തെയും അസോസിയേഷൻ ഭാരവാഹികളെയും സഹൃദയം ക്ഷണിക്കുന്നു.
To invoke the blessings of the Almighty upon today's function, we shall begin with the prayer. I invite Advocate Liju Joseph.
നാമസങ്കീർത്തന ലോലുപമിൻ ഹൃദയം ദേവാനിൻ തിരു നാമസങ്കീർത്തന ലോലുപമിൻ ഹൃദയം ദേവാനിയാണെൻ്റെ ശക്തിയും ഗാനവും ജീവന്റെ ആനന്ദവും ദേവാ വേദനയെല്ലാം ഉരുകി ഉരുകിയൻ ചേതന തെളിയുന്നു വേദനയെല്ലാം ഉരുകി ഉരുകിയൻ ചേതന തെളിയുന്നു താവകതൃപദ പൂജയ്ക്കായി വെമ്പുമി പൂവിനെ സ്വീകരിക്കൂ നിൻ പദ പൂജയ്ക്കായി സ്വീകരിക്കൂ ദേവാനിൻ തിരു നാമസങ്കീർത്തന ലോലുപമെൻ ഹൃദയം ദേവാനിയാണെൻ്റെ ശക്തിയും ഗാനവും ജീവന്റെ ആനന്ദവും ദേവാ
സ്വാഗത പ്രസംഗത്തിനായി അഡ്വക്കേറ്റ് നിമ ജേക്കബ്, കേരള ഹൈക്കോർട്ട് അഡ്വക്കേറ്റ്സ് അസോസിയേഷൻ സെക്രട്ടറിയെ ഹാർദപൂർവ്വം ക്ഷണിക്കുന്നു.
Respected dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, it is my great privilege to, on behalf of Kerala High Court Advocate Association, to welcome you all to the Pratibha 2026, a celebration bringing together our finest legal minds, lawmakers and judicial leaders on a single platform. It is an extraordinary honor and a matter of immense institutional pride to welcome you to this grand felicitation ceremony. First, it is a privilege to extend a warm welcome to the person presiding over today's historic ceremony, our President Peeyus A. Kottam. Sir, we extend our warmest and most respectful welcome to you. It is a matter of profound honor and immense joy to extend a grand welcome to the leader of our state, our chief guest, Honorable Chief Minister of Kerala, Sri V.D. Satheesan. Sir, your presence today brings an extraordinary pride to this gathering, particularly because this is a homecoming. Long back before you walked the halls of state legislature, you walked these very corridor as a practicing lawyer of High Court of Kerala for nearly a decade. It is a monumental honor and matter of immense privilege to welcome the highest custodian of justice in our state, the Honorable Chief Justice of Kerala High Court, the Justice Soumen Sen. My Lord, your presence here today elevate our stature of this entire ceremony. It is a matter of proud, profound, to honor and institutional pride to welcome our highest law officer of state, Honorable Advocate General of Kerala, Senior Advocate K.J. Babu sir. We extend our warmest and most respectful welcome, sir. It is a matter of immense joy to extend a warm welcome to Honorable Minister of Fisheries, Labour Engineering, Harbour Engineering and Social Justice, Advocate V. Abdul Gafoor. Sir, your victory from Kalamasheri and your subsequent elevation to Cabinet is a testament to your grassroots leadership. Next, let us extend our heartiest congratulations and grand welcome to our members elected to state legislature. To win a mandate of the people is a profound responsibility. The Kerala Legislative Assembly is historic for its progressive governance. A warm and proud welcome to Dr. Mathew Kuzhalnadan MLA. We also extend a heartfelt and affectionate welcome to our young dynamic colleague, Advocate Chandy Oommen MLA. We are equally delighted to extend a warm welcome to our colleague, Advocate V.K. Faisal Babu MLA. Finally, as I took across this auditorium, I see the true strength and backbone of the association. I extend most respectful welcome to Honorable Judges of High Court of Kerala present among us. Your presence here today reinforces the deep bond of mutual respect between bar and bench. A warm welcome to the Bar Council members, elected members, and senior advocates, law officers of state, and other distinguished guests are present here. And also, I welcome Nasiba H, Vice President of KHCAA, and other executive committee members of KHCAA to this function. Last but certainly not least, a special and hearty welcome to the Clerk Association members who are present here, and also the staff of Kerala High Court to this program. Once again, I welcome each and everyone who is present this occasion. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam. May I now invite Advocate Peeyus A. Kottam, President, Kerala High Court Advocates Association, to deliver the presidential address.
Honorable Justice Soumen Sen, Chief Justice of the Kerala High Court, our beloved Chief Minister, Advocate V.D. Satheesan, our AG K. Babu, our member Advocate V.E. Abdul Gafoor, Minister of Fisheries, Harbour, Engineering and Social Justice, Sri Mathew Kuzhalnadan MLA, Chandy Oommen MLA, Faisal Babu VK MLA, and elected members to the Bar Council, Advocate Nasiba, Vice President, Kerala High Court Advocates Association, Nima Jacob, Secretary, Kerala High Court Advocates Association, Senior Advocates, Advocate Clerks, ladies and gentlemen. What a vibrant crowd it is. Today is one of the proudest days in the history of the Kerala High Court Advocates Association. We have gathered here to celebrate the remarkable achievement of our beloved members. It is indeed a moment of immense pride and joy for all of us. Our dear friend, our close associate, Advocate V.D. Satheesan, has assumed the high office of the Chief Minister of Kerala. This is a historic moment, not only for him, but also for the entire legal fraternity and our association especially. Along with him, 5 of our members were elected to the Kerala State Legislative Assembly, among them Advocate Abdul Gafoor and Advocate Liju. Unfortunately, Liju is not present today, have taken oath as ministers to the government of Kerala. We are also celebrating another remarkable achievement. In the recent election to the Bar Council, out of 23 elected members, 12 elected members to the Kerala Bar Council is the members of Kerala High Court Advocates Association. Honorable Chief Justice, with your Lordship's permission, I may switch over to Malayalam, please. നമ്മുടെ അസോസിയേഷൻ്റെ ചരിത്രത്തിൽ പല വ്യക്തിമുദ്ര പതിപ്പിച്ച വ്യക്തിത്വങ്ങളും പല തലങ്ങളിലും പല രൂപങ്ങളിലും എത്തിപ്പെട്ടിട്ടുണ്ട്. ചീഫ് ജസ്റ്റിസ് ഓഫ് ഇന്ത്യ, സുപ്രീം കോടതി ജഡ്ജസ്, ഗവർണേഴ്സ്, യൂണിയൻ ആൻഡ് സ്റ്റേറ്റ് ഗവൺമെൻറ് ലീഡേഴ്സ്, മിനിസ്റ്റേഴ്സ്, എക്സെട്ര അവരെയെല്ലാം ആദരിക്കാൻ നമുക്കിവിടെ അവസരം കിട്ടിയിട്ടുണ്ട്. പക്ഷേ ചരിത്രത്തിൽ ആദ്യമായി നമ്മുടെ ഒരു മെമ്പർ ഇന്ന് കേരളത്തിൻ്റെ ചീഫ് മിനിസ്റ്ററാണ്. അദ്ദേഹത്തിനെ ആദരിക്കാൻ നമുക്കൊരു അവസരം കിട്ടുക എന്നുള്ളത് നമ്മുടെ ഒരു സ്വപ്ന സാക്ഷാത്കാരമാണ്. അതിന് ഈ നിറഞ്ഞ് കവിഞ്ഞു നിൽക്കുന്ന ഓഡിയൻസ് തന്നെ അതിനൊരു വ്യക്തമായ ദൃഷ്ടാന്തമാണ്. മുഖ്യമന്ത്രി എന്ന നിലയിലും മറ്റ് തലത്തിലും മിനിസ്റ്റേഴ്സും അവരുടെ MLAമാരും അവരിൽ നിക്ഷിപ്തമായിരിക്കുന്ന ഓരോ ഉത്തരവാദിത്തങ്ങളും ഓരോ ജനങ്ങൾക്കും ഉതകുന്ന രീതിയിൽ സംഭാവനകളും നന്മകളും നൽകുന്നതിന് സർവീശ്വരൻ അവർക്ക് ശക്തി നൽകട്ടെ എന്ന് ഞാൻ പ്രാർത്ഥിക്കുന്നു. എന്നാൽ ഈ സന്തോഷകരമായ അവസരത്തിൽ ഞങ്ങളുടെ അഭിഭാഷക സമൂഹത്തിൻ്റെ ഭാഗത്തു നിന്ന് 2-3 ന്യായമായ ആവശ്യങ്ങൾ കൂടി മുഖ്യമന്ത്രിയുടെയും മന്ത്രിമാരുടെയും മുമ്പിൽ ഞങ്ങൾ വയ്ക്കുകയാണ്. ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് ഇവിടെ കുറച്ച് സ്ഥലപരിമിതികളൊക്കെ ഉണ്ട്. ഞങ്ങളുടെ പാർക്കിംഗ് പ്രോബ്ലം ഉണ്ട്. ഇവിടെ അടുത്ത് ഗവൺമെൻറ്റിൻ്റെതായിട്ടുള്ള പല സ്ഥലങ്ങളൊക്കെ ഉണ്ട്. അപ്പോൾ ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് ഇതൊന്ന് എക്സ്പാൻഡ് ചെയ്യുന്നതിനുള്ള ഒരു സൗകര്യം ഗവൺമെൻറ് തലത്തിൽ കിട്ടുകയാണെങ്കിൽ അത് ഇത് CMന് സെലിബ്രേഷൻ കൊടുത്ത് ഈ ഒരു ആവശ്യം പറയാൻ വേണ്ടിയിട്ടല്ല, അദ്ദേഹത്തിന് സൗകര്യമായി കിട്ടിയപ്പോൾ ഞങ്ങളിത് പറയുന്നു എന്ന് മാത്രം. രണ്ടാമതൊരു കാര്യം, നമ്മുടെ അഭിഭാഷകരുടെ ഒരു വർഷങ്ങളായിട്ടുള്ള അഭിലാഷമാണ് അഡ്വക്കേറ്റ്സ് പ്രൊട്ടക്ഷൻ ബില്ല് ഇംപ്ലിമെൻറ്റ് ചെയ്യുക എന്നുള്ളത്. പല തലങ്ങളിൽ ഇതിനെക്കുറിച്ച് ചർച്ച നടന്നെങ്കിലും നാളിതുവരെ ഇംപ്ലിമെൻറ്റ് ചെയ്തിട്ടില്ല. അതൊന്ന് ഇംപ്ലിമെൻറ്റ് ചെയ്ത് കിട്ടണമെന്നും അങ്ങയുടെ മുമ്പിൽ ഞങ്ങളുടെ അപേക്ഷ വെക്കുകയാണ്. ഒരു കാര്യം കൂടെ, കോർട്ട് ഫീസ് വളരെ അധികമായിട്ടാണ് കൂടിയേക്കുന്നത്. വക്കീലന്മാർക്കും കക്ഷികൾക്കും എല്ലാം വളരെ സങ്കടങ്ങൾ അനുഭവിക്കുകയാണ്. അതുകൊണ്ട് അതിനകത്തൊരു ന്യായമായ ഒരു കൺസിഡറേഷൻ ഉണ്ടാവണം എന്നുള്ള റിക്വസ്റ്റോടെ ഞങ്ങൾ അങ്ങയുടെ മുമ്പിൽ വയ്ക്കുകയാണ്. ഞങ്ങളുടെ ക്ഷണം സ്വീകരിച്ച് ഇവിടെ എത്തിയ ചീഫ് മിനിസ്റ്റർക്കും മിനിസ്റ്റേഴ്സിനും MLAമാർക്കും എലക്റ്റഡ് ബാർ കൗൺസിൽ മെമ്പേഴ്സിനും ഈ അസോസിയേഷൻ്റെ ഓരോ മെമ്പേഴ്സിന് വേണ്ടിയിട്ടും ഞാൻ നന്ദി അറിയിച്ചുകൊണ്ട് ഞാൻ എൻ്റെ വാക്കുകൾ അവസാനിപ്പിക്കുന്നു. താങ്ക് യു. താങ്ക്സ് എ ലോട്ട്.
Honorable the Chief Justice of Kerala, Honorable Mr. Justice Soumen Sen, assumed charge as the 40th Chief Justice of the Honorable High Court of Kerala as our New Year gift for 2026. His journey to God's own country, from his parent High Court at Calcutta, through the chambers of the Chief Justice of the High Court of Meghalaya, in search of intense research, polished legal acumen, and admirable patience in matters to bridge the bench and the bar, has been nothing but amazing. It is now my privilege, on behalf of the Kerala High Court Advocates Association, to invite Honorable Mr. Justice Soumen Sen, Honorable the Chief Justice of the High Court of Kerala, to kindly address the gathering by a special address.
Namaskar. Sri V.D. Satheesan, the Honorable Chief Minister of Kerala, my esteemed sister and brother judges, Sri Liju M, Minister for Cooperation and Excise, Sri V.E. Abdul Gafoor, Minister for Fisheries, Harbour Engineering and Social Justice, Sri Mathew Kuzhalnadan, Sri Chandy Oommen and Sri Faisal Babu VK, members of the Legislative Assembly, Sri KHCAA Babu, Learned Advocate General, the learned Deputy Solicitor General, law officers of the State Union of India and the Union Territory, Sri Peeyus Kottam, President, Kerala High Court Advocates Association, office bearers of the Bar Council of Kerala, Srimati Nima Jacob, Secretary, and Srimati Naziva OH, Vice President of Kerala High Court Advocates Association, senior and junior members of the Bar, ladies and gentlemen, good evening to all of you. It gives me immense pleasure to join all of you in this evening at Pratibha 2026, a program that celebrates achievement, recognizes excellence, and honors the enduring strength of the legal profession. I congratulate the Kerala High Court Advocates Association for organizing this event and bringing together members of the legal fraternity and public life in celebration of professional accomplishment and to honor the distinguished members of the association who today serve the people of the state in positions of constitutional responsibility and public office. Their achievements reflect not merely individual success, but also the abiding values of the legal profession that shaped their careers. Before every office they held and every distinction they earned, they were advocates. Within the precincts of this court, they learned the discipline of preparation, the art of persuasion, patience, and above all, the ethics and responsibilities of the profession. That is perhaps the greatest message this gathering conveys to the younger members of the bar. Every accomplished career has a modest beginning. Every senior advocate, every public representative, and every constitutional functionaries once waited in the corridors of a court for a matter to be called, prepared briefs late in the night, and learned from both success and disappointment. The legal profession offers no shortcuts, but it offers limitless possibilities to those who preserve with dedication and pursue their passion. This perseverance is the hallmark of success. The bar has always been a nursery of leadership in our country. India's freedom movement witnessed lawyers emerging as nation builders, and many of the architects of our constitution came from the legal profession. Even today, advocates continue to serve the nation in legislatures, governments, regulatory institutions, universities, and other public bodies. The practice of law cultivates analytical thinking, constitutional values, reasoned decision-making, and sensitivity to public concerns, qualities that every democratic institution requires. The distinguished personalities present today exemplify the tradition. Their journeys remind us that the courtroom is not merely a place where disputes are resolved, but also where leadership is nurtured. At the same time, professional success carries with it a continuing responsibility to remain connected with the institution that shaped us. No advocate ever truly ceases to belong to the bar. I also place on record my appreciation for the Kerala High Court Advocates Association. Throughout its long history, the association has worked tirelessly for the welfare of its members, particularly young advocates, through initiatives in the areas of welfare, professional development, digital accessibility, and institutional support. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. I invite the Advocate General of our state, Senior Advocate Jeju Babu, to felicitate the gathering.
Honorable Chief Justice, Mr. Justice Soumen Sen, other honorable judges of this honorable court, Honorable Chief Minister Sri V.D. Satheesan, the respected members of his cabinet, Advocate V. Abdul Gafoor, Sri Liju is not here, I also welcome him. Members of the state legislature who is along with him, Advocate Mathew Kuzhalnadan, Advocate Chandy Oommen, and Advocate Faisal Babu, the 12 newly elected Bar Council members, President of the Kerala High Court Advocates Association, Advocate Peeyus Kottam, his secretary, the vice president, and other members of the association, the Director General of Prosecution, Sri T. Asaf Ali, Additional Advocate Generals Sri Shah and Mr. Vincent, Additional Director General of Prosecution Sri Shafi, State Attorney Anup Nair, the President of the Senior Advocates Association Sri Nandakumar Menon, Senior Advocates, staff, advocates, clerks, esteemed members of the bar, my friends, ladies and gentlemen. Heartiest felicitations to the Chief Minister, who is also the Law Minister, and my most trusted friend and a colleague in profession for more than a decade, Honorable Minister for Cooperation, Sri Liju, who is not here, Honorable Minister for Fisheries, Mr. Gafoor, the Legislative Assembly members, Advocate Mathew Kuzhalnadan, Advocate Chandy Oommen, and Advocate Faisal Babu, the esteemed elected members of the Bar Council of Kerala, all are extended my felicitations on their historical achievement from our bar to the pivotal positions in the democratic milestones of this state. Many great lawyers have successfully involved in active politics during the independence of not only this country, but many other democratic countries, and who later became those who in control of the government of those countries. They later became Prime Minister, Chief Minister, legislators, etc. In India, I did not cite Mahatma Gandhi, father of our nation, was initially a barrister in England. He later became an attorney in South Africa. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, the chairman of the drafting committee of our constitution, was a barrister and a legendary jurist. Dr. Rajendra Prasad, our first president, was a practicing lawyer. To go over to America, another democratic country, Thomas Jefferson, their first president, was a member of the Virginia bar at a young age of 23, and he later became the third president of America. Coming to the history coming down, Abraham Lincoln was a prominent criminal lawyer as well as an appellate lawyer before he became the president. Barack Obama was a civil rights attorney. The list may go on like that. And coming to England, Margaret Thatcher was a taxation lawyer before she became the first woman Prime Minister of UK, who is called the Iron Lady of the world. And coming to South Africa, Nelson Mandela was the first black law firm lawyer of South Africa. Then Singapore is also another country. You may be remembering that Lee Kuan Yew, the first Prime Minister of Singapore, was from Cambridge. I only cited this to say or to highlight the importance of the dignitaries who are sitting on the dais. In Kerala, Panampalli Govinda Menon was the Prime Minister, who was also an eminent lawyer. These are examples to illustrate, and the list will go on for hundreds if I illustrate. Numerous prominent Indian politicians have transitioned from legal profession to the state governorship, or parliamentary roles or state roles. In our case, as pointed out by the association president, there is one uniqueness. For the first time in the history of the state, a member of the Kerala High Court Advocates Association becomes the Chief Minister. And 3 members of the Bar Association now become ministers of the state, and that too along with the Chief Minister. Another 3 members of this association are, for the first time, becoming the members of the legislature, which adds beauty to the unique situation which I mentioned earlier. Sri V.D. Satheesan, who is the present Chief Minister of Kerala, was once an effective and efficient lawyer of this Hon'ble Court. Those who were in profession during 90s may be remembering that he was an active member of the bar and an efficient lawyer from 1991 to 2001. His senior, Sri M.V.S. Nambudiri, is sitting in front of me, and his colleague who was sitting aside him is now sitting in front of me as a judge of this court, Justice Kunyikrishnan. And in 2001, he joined the Legislative Assembly for the first time, and he had no occasion to turn back. For 25 years, he was representing Parur. After 25 years, for the first time, he joined the cabinet straight away as the Chief Minister. That's also something unique. The other 2 ministers also have legal background, and this is a moment of pride for our association that 6 of their members have transitioned themselves into celebratory positions for defining the future of the state in a stretch for the first time in its history. The Kerala High Court Advocates Association, as you know, was formed in the year 1956 when State of Kerala was formed. And that was the year on which this High Court was also established. We are celebrating our Platinum Jubilee this year. So also the State and High Court Advocates Association. Thank you. See, knowing law and understanding the mechanics of drafting and implementing law, advocates have a legislative fluency. On this happy occasion, when we are celebrating 6 lawyers of this Honorable Court who have seamlessly transferred into inspiring leaders, I would just say the credentials. So I am to facilitate, to adorn their reputation, both as lawyers as well as the political scenario. Because, you know, after a long time, we are getting a smiling chief minister or a chief minister of the masses. And Minister Gafoor, you all know, is the son of a prominent leader, political leader who was a former PWD Minister of Kerala, Sri V.K. Ibrahim Kunju. Advocate Mathew Kuzhalnadan is holding a doctorate degree from Jawaharlal Nehru University. He is an active member of this bar even now. And yesterday, I had the fortune of seeing him arguing a case before this Honorable Court. Mr. Chandy Oommen is the son of late Oommen Chandy, who was also a lawyer by profession and a statesman, as you all know, who was a great leader and former chief minister. A product of Loyola, Sri Chandy Oommen took his master's degree from St. Stephen's. And to me, he is more a lecturer than a lawyer. Advocate Faisal Babu is also having a master's degree in sociology. This Faisal Babu and Chandy Oommen are the young MLAs who, apart from possessing their law degrees, they have a compelling voice in Kottam and Kozhikode, blending their expertise in law with a commitment to social justice. I am not referring to the reels where we see them with the people. So I have placed the credentials of these original lawyers of this court who are on the dais, who are now leaders of the state. The dignified members of the Bar Council who have been elected are waiting to assume charge and do justice to us, awaiting the Supreme Court decision. This is a proud moment for our association and all the lawyers practicing before this Honorable Court who are celebrating the Platinum Jubilee. So from courtroom to Assembly Hall, all of you have proved that the true leaders are molded not by integrity and not by anything else other than integrity and advocacy. So I have placed my credentials of these persons who have now transformed from lawyer to the political scenario for protecting the democracy. So I request you to give a grand applause for their honor. While congratulating and felicitating you on your esteemed achievement, I hope that your analytical might and dedication to justice will go a long way in inspiring the public of this small state who have reposed their confidence in you. Your journey from practicing law to leading the state is a testament of your vision of hard work. On behalf of the Advocates Association, the law officers of the state, and the lawyers assembled here, I wish you all immense success in the present new chapter of your life for leading the state for another 5 years, or if not 10 years from 2026. Thank you all. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, we now arrive at the most significant moment of this evening. The Kerala High Court Advocates Association takes immense pride in felicitating its distinguished members who have carried the values of the bar into public life and have earned the trust of the people through their election to the Kerala Legislative Assembly. Their accomplishments reaffirm the enduring relationship between the legal profession and public service.
അഭിഭാഷക വൃത്തിയിൽ നിന്നും അധികാര സിരാകേന്ദ്രത്തിലേക്കുള്ള വി.ഡി. സതീശൻ എന്ന വ്യക്തിയുടെ വളർച്ചയ്ക്ക് ഒരു ചിന്തകന്റെ ചലനാത്മകതയും അഭിഭാഷകന്റെ ആത്മഗതങ്ങളും പ്രായോഗിക ബുദ്ധിയുടെയും അശ്രാന്ത പരിശ്രമത്തിൻ്റെയും പ്രതിഫലനങ്ങളുണ്ട്. പരന്ന വായനയിലും കറയറ്റ പുസ്തക രചനയിലും വിടർന്ന ചിരിയിലും നിലയുറച്ച അഡ്വക്കേറ്റ് വി.ഡി. സതീശൻ എന്ന ഈ വിജയഗാഥ കേരള ഹൈക്കോർട്ട് അഡ്വക്കേറ്റ് അസോസിയേഷന്റെ സ്വകാര്യ അഭിമാനം തന്നെയാണ്. ഡയലോഗ് വി.ഡി. സതീശന്റെ സംഭാഷണങ്ങൾ എന്ന രചനയിൽ തുടങ്ങി നേരനുഭവങ്ങൾ വി.ഡി. സതീശന്റെ ജീവിതവും രാഷ്ട്രീയവും എന്ന പുസ്തകത്തിലൂടെ വളർന്ന് ആദം നീ എവിടെയാകുന്നു എന്ന പ്രസക്തമായ ചോദ്യത്തിലൂടെ രചനയുടെ ഉത്തുംഗ ശൃംഗത്തിൽ എത്തി നിൽക്കുന്ന ഈ ബഹുമുഖ പ്രതിഭയെ ആദരിക്കുവാൻ ഈ അഡ്വക്കേറ്റ് അസോസിയേഷൻ കുടുംബം തയ്യാറാകുന്നു. May I now humbly request the Honorable Chief Justice of Kerala, Honorable Mr. Justice Soumen Sen, to drape the traditional ponnada on Advocate Sri V.D. Satheesan on this joyous day. I request Advocate Peeyus Kottam, President Kerala High Court Advocate Association, to honor Advocate Sri V.D. Satheesan, the Honorable Chief Minister of Kerala and member Kerala High Court Advocate Association, by presenting a memento commemorating this momentous occasion. The President shall also present to the Honorable Chief Justice a book titled Constitutional Concerns, authored by Advocate Kalishwaram Raj, one of the members of Advocate Association.
Thank you, sir. We have the honor of having two ministers of our state who are members of our association. Advocate Sri V.E. Abdul Gafoor enrolled as a lawyer in the year 2000. He is a life member of our association, joining our association on 2011-2000. He is the MLA of the Kalamassery constituency, and it is our honor to invite Advocate Sri V.E. Abdul Gafoor, Minister for Fisheries and Social Justice, to be felicitated by the President on behalf of our association. We are honored to announce that Advocate Sri Liju M, Minister for Excise and Cooperation, is our member, and we felicitate him in absentia as he could not make it today.
The next legislator is a person very familiar to our corridors. After enrolling in the year 2001, Advocate Sri Mathew Kuzhalnadan established a lucrative practice before the Hon'ble High Court as well as the trial courts. He obtained the people's mandate from the Muvattupuzha constituency, and I am happy and honored on behalf of the Advocates Association to invite Advocate Sri Mathew Kuzhalnadan, member of the Legislative Assembly, to be felicitated by the Honorable Advocate General of Kerala.
Advocate Sri Chandy Oommen is a legislator with immense energy, vigor, and potential. Enrolled in the year 2010, he obtained membership of our association in the year 2023 and has been elected from the Puduppally constituency. May I request Advocate Sri Chandy Oommen, member of the Legislative Assembly, to kindly receive our felicitations from the Honorable Advocate General. .
Advocate Sri Faisal Babu VK is an esteemed member of our association. He got elected from the Kozhikode South Legislative Assembly seat, and it is my honor and privilege on behalf of the Kerala High Court Advocates Association to invite Advocate Sri Faisal Babu VK MLA to receive the felicitation from our President on behalf of the association.
The legal fraternity celebrates not only achievements in public office, but also those who shoulder the responsibility of strengthening the institutions governing our profession. We now felicitate the members of the Kerala High Court Advocates Association who have recently been elected to the Bar Council of Kerala. I request the elected members to come forward as their names are called. I request the Honorable Chief Justice to present the mementos to the members of the Bar Council of Kerala. First, Advocate N. Manoj Kumar. He is the Vice Chairman of the Executive Committee of the Bar Council of Kerala and is the former State Attorney.
Advocate Nagaraj Narayanan, former Special Government Leader to the Government and Honorary Director of Kerala Law Academy Law College, Trivandrum.
Advocate Anil S. Raj, former President of the Bar Association, Ernakulam.
Advocate Mohammad Shafi M., presently the Additional Director General of Prosecution, Government of Kerala.
Advocate Yashwant L. He is the former President of the Kerala High Court Advocates Association.
Advocate Santosh Kumar. He was a member of the Bar Council of Kerala from 2005 and had won the first preference votes for the past 3 elections of the Bar Council of Kerala. He was also formerly the Treasurer of the Bar Council of Kerala.
Advocate Muralidharan. Advocate Muralidharan practices in Trivandrum and is the present and past Secretary of the Trivandrum Bar Association.
Advocate Pramod S.K. He was elected a second time again to the Bar Council of Kerala and was formerly the President of Trivandrum Bar Association.
Advocate Anil Kumar N. He is the former President of the Kottam Bar Association. I respectfully invite Honorable Chief Minister of Kerala, Advocate Sri V.D. Satheesan, to address the gathering.
It brings me, and it friends will replace 1 container terminal and 18 mini ports. Our dream is to make the entire Kerala into a port city. And we have 4 international airports also with a close proximity. We want to make Kerala as an aviation hub. So there are more possibilities. I have asked my colleagues to start the academic programs also, to start new academic programs like in the maritime law, logistics, maritime history, and many things. We can also start admiralty courts, arbitration courts in Kerala. There are more possibilities. Now all the arbitration cases are sending away. Even the PSUs are sending their arbitration cases sending out of a state. We have to start the arbitration courts and admiralty courts in Kerala also. It is too late. I know that my friends and seniors, they want to go to their offices. They are busy with tomorrow's cases. The list is already, it is in your office. You have to look into the office also. I ensure you that as a lawyer, as a member of the High Court Bar Association, we will protect the interests of the lawyers also. As he said rightly, the Advocate Protection Bill is ready. I think it will be passed. Don't worry about that. We will give sufficient protection to the lawyers, those who are arguing the cases also. Now the cases are pending in all the courts. The number of litigations are increasing. When we studied law decades ago, we used to hear that justice delayed is justice denied. Recently I read a book written by Peeyus, the eminent lawyer, legally speaking. He is saying that justice delayed is, justice denied is one spectrum of the one side. The other end is justice hurried is equal to justice buried. Hurrying in deciding the cases also will affect the interests of the clients also. This is a different thing. My request to my young friends, you have to read this book, very interesting thing written by the Felicitating Nariman also. I express my gratitude towards the High Court Advocate Association and to the Chief Justice and other judges for your presence here. Thank you very much.
On behalf of the Kerala High Court Advocates Association, may I express my heartfelt gratitude to the address by the Honourable Chief Minister. പ്രതിഭയുടെയും പ്രതീക്ഷയുടെയും നല്ല വാക്കുകൾക്ക് ഒരായിരം നന്ദി. May I now invite Advocate Sri V.E. Abdul Gafoor, Honourable Minister for Fisheries and Social Justice, to address this esteemed gathering.
Honorable Chief Justice, Justice Soumen Sen, Honorable Chief Minister of Kerala, Sri V.D. Satheesan, Advocate Peeyus Kottam, President of Kerala High Court Advocates Association, Sri Mathew Kuzhalnadan, Sri Chandy Oommen, Sri Babu, Advocate Nima Jacob, Secretary of Kerala High Court Advocates Association, and Advocate Nasiba, and other dignitaries on and off the stage, honorable judges, dear friends. I extend my sincere gratitude to Kerala High Court Advocates Association for a warm welcome. It's really a proud moment as an advocate to receive such a warm welcome from the Kerala High Court Advocates Association. As the Honorable Chief Minister said, it's really a nostalgic moment to be here. While I was sitting there, I was thinking why I took law. So I think I was inspired by my uncle Sri V.K. Biran, who was a senior advocate. When I took law, he was the Additional Advocate General of Kerala then in 1995. So really, I started practicing in 2000. I was here, as all of you are there. I used to attend functions like this and will enjoy the tea after this function. Always used to do that. Now it's really a proud moment. I really appreciate the association for giving all of us such a warm welcome. I also congratulate the advocates who have won the Bar Council election. Some of them have won consecutively, and really express my thanks to all the members of the association, and especially the office bearers, for giving me such a warm welcome. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your kind address. May I now request Advocate Dr. Mathew Kuzhalnadan to kindly address the gathering.
Respected Advocate Peeyus, Kottam President of Kerala Bar Association High Court, very respected Chief Minister Satheesan ji, the Chief Justice, the Honorable Mr. Justice Mr. Soumen Sen, who are so kind to be here on this facilitation program, where you were kind to facilitate all of us, my dear Minister Gafoor, and my dear colleague Chandy Oommen, and also Mr. Faisal Babu, and Secretary KHCAA Nima Jacob, and Vice President Nabisa, and very respected Honorable Judges, my senior lawyers, colleagues, and my dear friends. It's indeed a great privilege and honor to be here today to receive your facilitation on this particular day when you choose to invite us. And we all are proud that our member, Felicitation, became the Chief Minister of Kerala. See, in fact, I'm fortunate to see in the both sides of this law practice, in the sense, see, initially I started as a practicing lawyer, as a student of law. I tried to learn from courts and my seniors and judges. At that time, that was a different perspective, and I was fortunate to get elected as a member of the Legislative Assembly. And when in my initial days, I was seeing Mr. Satheesan, who was the opposition leader at that point of time. We were watching him with great passion, because the way in which he articulated in the assembly, I could always make out a lawyer while he was arguing. And there are many other senior political leaders, they have their own style of how they articulate the things in assembly. But when it comes to our Chief Minister, we could always notice it was very, very prominent, and it was very projecting his articulation style as a lawyer. That he will always give you an edge over the arguments. So being a student of law, we try to be very specific on the issues that we cite, and we always go with preparation, which we learn from the court. At times we get scolding from the judges for the lack of preparation, or whenever we make a mistake. And one thing which I really felt being on the both sides is that, see, we know the separation of powers principle, wherein which the celebrated judgment R.K. Gali says that judges should not sit over the wisdom of the legislature. I understood it more when I was there in the assembly, because every law passed is a will of the people. When some amendments or some drafting of the law is made in a different angle, it is thread by discussed in the Legislative Assembly, and it is on the pressure of the society on which such a law is being drafted, or the direction, or the law has been crafted and drafted in such a manner. So while it comes to the court, we may not fully understand the context and circumstance under which, or the social pressure under which such a law or act is being passed. So that is why the celebrated judgment says, never ever the courts or judges should sit over the wisdom of the legislature. So I could see it from the both sides. So before going to the assembly, Whenever we get an opportunity to argue a case and we could point out that this is unconstitutional and this need to be struck down. As a lawyer, we are so enthusiastic to argue on that lines. And I could notice that the judges were not too interested in encouraging such an argument, because they always try to protect the legislative intent and the legislature's vision on that particular subject. So from seeing it from the both sides, I mean, I feel that being a lawyer and going to the legislature, it's an extra advantage for anyone. And having the understanding of law and especially practicing as a lawyer will give you an edge. And the other side is that we will be very confident, and at times the flip side is that we may be overconfident and we try to be more adventurous, which is not a very welcome trend in political side. So in politics, we need to be very silent, very soft, and very patient. But at times, being a lawyer, we have a overconfidence while dealing with political matters, which we need to restrain ourselves. Anyway, I'm not taking too much of time. I thankfully remember my seniors. I started my practice with PM Thomas in Mathew. For a very brief period, I was with him. And thereafter, I joined here with, many of you know, the senior S. Parameswaran Swamy, with whom I spent my good years in High Court. Thereafter, for my higher studies, I went to Delhi. There I was fortunate to work with Krishnan Venugopal and KK Venugopal's office. So I thankfully remember all my guiding seniors who helped me, and also the judges who was always encouraging me in the court and who always tried to groom me as a student of law and a lawyer. And I am thankful to all of you for being kind with us. Thank you very much. All the best.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your thoughts on this occasion.
May I now invite Advocate Sri Chandy Oommen MLA to address the gathering.
Honorable President of the event, Advocate Peeyus Kottam, President KHCAA, respected Chief Minister of Kerala, Advocate V.D. Satheesan, Advocate Nima, Senior Advocate, Advocate Jeju Babu, Advocate V. Abdul Gafoor, Honorable Minister of Fisheries, dear colleague and friend, Advocate Mathew Kuzhalnadan, Sri Advocate Faisal Babu VK, Advocate Nasiba, respected judges, respected advocates, and my dear friends. It is indeed a great honor for me to receive a felicitation from the Kerala High Court Advocates Association on this day. But unfortunately, unlike our Chief Minister or my fellow colleagues, I don't have much nostalgic memories from this place because I have not been able to practice here. Although I have a firm started and is registered out here, my friend Krishna Kumar is working here. Unfortunately, I have not been able to practice here. Though I practiced with Abhishek Manu Singhvi in Supreme Court, as well as former advocate who was a senior lawyer in Supreme Court, Mr. V. Giri. I have not been able to practice in High Court. Though I have practiced again back home in Trivandrum, in the courts of Trivandrum, where Muralidharan sir also have shared a lot of memories with him. But today I am very proud that our Chief Minister is also here. Usually when an advocate does well, he becomes a judge. But our Chief Minister has proved that when an advocate does his work well, he can become the Chief Minister of the state also. Not only him, all our colleagues who are with us, they have proved their mettle. Especially when you look at the Chief Minister, when he was opposition leader, I used to admire the way in which he used to present. So I know him from long, like when he was when my father was the leader of opposition, when he used to work with my father, I knew him very well. But I observed him more when he became the opposition leader, when I was a member of the assembly, when I was newly elected. He used to guide me how to do things. Then I used to observe him. Each and everything he does, meticulously. That is only because he did his job as a lawyer very well, and that he continues to do as a Chief Minister. Everything is planned very specific and to the point. So I would like to congratulate our Chief Minister, because you are an inspiration for all the youngsters who are here, and you will continue to inspire them to do good job. And especially as a lawyer, we are all proud of you. Also, Mathew also is because I have seen him from long. I know him from maybe 25 years or more. And I've seen him work both as a lawyer as well as a politician. So he kept on to his job, or he was a practicing lawyer, which helped him become a very good politician as well. Though I know Abdul Gafoor for long, but I have not seen him practice, or we have not worked together. Now only I am able to work with him. So I wish all of them very well, and also Faisal Babu, also a good friend of mine. Though I am a lawyer, I am an accidental lawyer. I never intended to become a lawyer at all. I had two options after my bachelor's, either to go to JNU or to the law faculty. So I opted, I said I will try both. But I got enrolled into Delhi University with the main center. I got the rank, so I didn't get into JNU. So then I thought I will work with Delhi University, and I studied there. The politician in me could never die. Because unlike our Chief Minister who said who wanted to be a lawyer throughout his life in school days also, I always said I want to be a politician from my school days. Till this date, I have been able to follow that. So I will not say I was a passionate lawyer as such, though I have taught well. So Jeju Babu sir said that I'm a teacher because I taught as well as worked with Abhishek Manu Singhvi simultaneously. So I will not say I fully committed myself to being a lawyer. But I'm very proud of this community, proud of this fraternity who work for the poor, work for the needy, work for the voiceless. Please continue your good work. I hope, though I have not been able to come here before, after this day, I will be able to, or I will try to come to this court to work for some of the cases. I hope some of you will give me an opportunity to work with you. Thank you so much. Thank you for the great honor. God bless.
Thank you, sir. May I now invite Advocate Sri Faisal Babu VK MLA to address the gathering.
Respected dignitaries on dais, Advocate Nima Jacob, Advocate Peeyus Kottam, Senior Advocate Jeju Babu, then our respected Chief Minister V.D. Satheesan sir, my colleagues, Minister V. Abdul Gafoor, Mathew Kuzhalnadan Chandy Oommen, and Advocate Naziba Oish, all other distinguished lawyers, judges, my colleagues on the dais of the dais. It's a beautiful evening. This time I recall when I joined this High Court Law Fraternity, soon after finishing my course, my law program, from the School of Legal Studies, Kannur University campus. I joined here. This time I thought why I preferred law profession. I just back to my life. Since starting my reading habits beyond my curriculum, beyond my syllabus, I observed the great personalities, eminent leaders, reformers, particularly in the time of pre-independence and post-independence. I loved Gandhi, I loved Nehru, I loved Jawahar brothers. Then I myself attracted to the legal profession. It is, the philosophical reason. A very practical reason to be with the legal profession is one, if I'm supposed to be a doctor, it's a must to go hospital day by day. If I'm supposed to be a teacher, discipline is must. But if I'm supposed to be a lawyer, it's not mandatory to go for court each and every day. So I thought it's a beautiful option. Sincerely I'm speaking in that way, I prefer the law profession. Because, sincerely I'm telling you. Then this time, it's a great honor. I'm enjoying this moment. being a lawyer, when I am standing in the court, when I am standing in the assembly, we have some values. What I observed and what I absorbed, the values from the legal profession, it's of course sharpness, then integrity, fairness, constitutional morality, and serving. The core concern is one for being a lawyer, welfare of the people, rule of law. The same concern, the core concern, is one for being the legislator, the welfare of the people. So let me switch into mother tongue. I'm really sorry. ഞാൻ ഈ നിയമസഭയിലിരുന്നിട്ട് ബഹുമാന്യനായ മുഖ്യമന്ത്രി എങ്ങനെ ഒബ്സർവ് ചെയ്യും. The entire burden goes to the Chief Minister of Kerala. എങ്ങനെ വീണാലും വി.ഡി. സതീശൻ 4 കാലിലേ വീഴുള്ളൂ. അതിലെ 2 കാല് രാഷ്ട്രീയക്കാരൻ്റെ കാലാന്ന് ഞാൻ പറയില്ല, 3 കാലും ഈ വക്കീൽ പ്രൊഫഷനിൽ നിന്ന് പഠിച്ച അടവ് നയമാണ്. ബാക്കി 1 കാലാണ് ബീയിങ് എ പൊളിറ്റീഷ്യൻ, KSU, യൂത്ത് കോൺഗ്രസ്, എൻറ്റയർ DCC, KPCC, എൻറ്റയർ തിങ്സ്. ഇപ്പം ഞാനിങ്ങനെ എപ്പോഴും എനി ടൈം, കാര്യം അപ്പോസിഷൻ ഡെസ്കിൽ നിന്ന് ഒരു കോഴ്സ് വന്നു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ അതിനകത്ത് 2 ഡയമെൻഷൻ ഉണ്ട്, 2 പെർസ്പെക്റ്റീവ് ഉണ്ട്. Definitely it is political, allegation, so many things. പക്ഷേ ഒരു ടോപ്പിക് ഉയർന്നു വന്നു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ അതിനെ വി.ഡി. സതീശൻ എന്ന് പറയുന്ന ചീഫ് മിനിസ്റ്റർക്ക് അതിനെ ഡിഫെൻഡ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുന്നത് പൊളിറ്റിക്കൽ കണ്ടന്റ് കൊണ്ട് മാത്രമല്ല. ഏത് കണ്ടന്റ് ഉയർന്നു വന്നാലും, ഹൗസിനകത്ത് വന്നു കഴിഞ്ഞാലും അതിനകത്തൊരു ലീഗൽ പെർസ്പെക്റ്റീവ്, ഒരു ലീഗൽ ഡയമെൻഷൻ, ലോ ഫ്രെയിമിനകത്ത് നിന്ന് അതിനെ കാണാൻ പ്രിയപ്പെട്ട കേരളത്തിൻ്റെ ചീഫ് മിനിസ്റ്റർ. അതുകൊണ്ട് ഒരു വഴിക്കും ഞാനൊക്കെ ഒരു ലെറ്റർ കൊടുക്കാൻ പോവുകയാണെങ്കിൽ പോലും പലവട്ടം ആലോചിക്കും. ഇന്നലെ ഞാൻ ചീഫ് മിനിസ്റ്റർ പോയി കണ്ടിരുന്നു, 30 സെക്കൻഡ് സ്പെൻഡ് ചെയ്തിട്ട് വേഗം പോന്നു. സോ ഇൻ ദാറ്റ് വേ, ദാറ്റ് കൈൻഡ് ഓഫ് ഷാർപ്പ്നെസ്, VDS, I simply mean very dynamic and sharp. So all these values definitely from the law fraternity, from the profession. ഈ മനോഹരമായ നിമിഷം ഇവിടെ ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് സ്വീകരണം തന്ന എല്ലാവരും, പിന്നെ ഇവിടെ സംസാരിച്ച സമയത്ത് KHCAA പ്രസിഡന്റ് Peeyus സാറ് ചില ഡിമാൻഡ്സ് പറഞ്ഞപ്പോൾ വളരെ വിനയവും ഭവ്യതയും കൂടിയോ എന്ന് എനിക്കൊരു തോന്നൽ. അത്ര കൂടണ്ട, CM ഒക്കെ കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് വരാനുള്ള സ്ഥലം ഇതന്നെയാണ്. താങ്ക് യു.
Thank you, sir.
സ്നേഹാദരവുകളാൽ സമ്പന്നവും പ്രതിഭകളുടെ സാന്നിധ്യത്താൽ സമ്പുഷ്ടവുമായ ഈ സായാഹ്നത്തിലെ ഔദ്യോഗിക ചടങ്ങുകൾ ഇവിടെ പൂർണ്ണമാവുന്നു. വിരിയട്ടെ ഇനിയും ഈ വരാന്തകളിൽ നിന്നും വർണ്ണശബളമായ 1000 അഭിഭാഷക പൂവുകൾ. അഭിഭാഷക ഭരണ ജീവിതത്തിൽ അസന്തുലിത സന്ദർഭങ്ങളിൽ എവിടെയെങ്കിലും ആദം നീ എവിടെയാകുന്നു എന്നൊരാത്മഗതമുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ഒട്ടൊന്നും അടിക്കണ്ട, തിരികെ ഞാൻ വരുമെന്ന വാക്കു കേൾക്കാനായി ഈ കോടതി മുറികളും ഈ കൊച്ചു ലോകവും ഇവിടെ തന്നെ ഉണ്ടാവും.
To propose the vote of thanks, I request the Vice President of the Kerala High Court Advocates Association, Advocate Nasiba OH.
A very good evening to one and all. The Hon'ble Chief Minister of Kerala, Hon'ble Chief Justice, Mr. Justice Soumen Sen, Learned Advocate General, Honorable Ministers and members of the Legislative Assembly, Honorable Judges of the High Court of Kerala, senior law officers of the state, elected members of the Bar Council who are present here, members of the Bar, other distinguished guests, President, Secretary, and office bearers of KHCAA, ladies and gentlemen. It's my proud privilege as the Vice President of Kerala High Court Advocate Association to propose the vote of thanks on this memorable occasion. On behalf of the association, I offer my deepest gratitude to the Honorable Chief Minister, Sri V.D. Satheesan, Sir, for graciously accepting our invitation and honoring us with your presence. Your inspiring address honoring us with your presence. Your inspiring address and your continued commitment to justice, constitutional values, and your sacrifice and the welfare of the people have enriched this gathering. We respectfully express our sincere gratitude to the Honorable Chief Justice, Mr. Justice Soumen Sen. Today we also had the privilege of honoring our distinguished colleagues from the bar who are now serving the people of Kerala as ministers, Sri V. Abdul Gafoor, and the members of the Legislative Assembly, Sri Mathew Kuzhalnadan, Sri Chandy Oommen, and Sri Faisal Babu VK. Their journey from the courtrooms of the High Court to the Legislative reflects the rich tradition of advocates contributing to public life and democratic governance. We congratulate them and wish them every success in their public service. I express my heartfelt thanks to the learned Advocate General, Sri Advocate Jaju Babu Sir, for his constant guidance, encouragement, and support to the bar. I extend my genuine gratitude to the honorable judges, those who are present here, whose gracious presence has added immense dignity and significance to this function. The cordial relationship between the bench and the bar remains the cornerstone of a strong, independent justice delivery system, and we are committed to preserving, strengthening that relationship. I express my sincere gratitude to the elected members of the Bar Council who are present here. I thank the law officers of the state and union. I place my thanks to the senior advocates of the bar. I also place on record our sincere appreciation to the President, Secretary, office bearers of the Executive Committee members, and every member of the organizing committee whose dedication and hard work made this event a grand success. Finally, I thank every members of the bar, members of the Clerk Association, our distinguished guests, members of the media, and all those present here today. Your presence has made this occasion truly meaningful and memorable. Let this gathering reaffirm the enduring bond between the bench, the bar, and the institutions of democracy, united in our common commitment to justice, the rule of law, and the public service. With these words, I once again express our heartfelt gratitude to all. Thank you all.
Thank you, Madam. Kindly rise for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the Kerala High Court Advocates Association, I thank all of you for your gracious presence and for making this celebration truly meaningful. You are cordially invited to join us for dinner. Have a pleasant evening.